Hello, welcome to the When I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'm doing a stand-up show. Well, I call this a stand-up show because I'm standing up. Actually, I'm sitting on a desk wearing a orange shirt with a Korean woman's face on it. I finally spent all the money I got from the government. I finally used up my stimulus check. Uh, Once again, I'm doing things that make no sense. I'm a antisocial person, but yet I keep spending money on things like Magic the Gathering cards, a game that you have to be social to actually use because you have to play with other people. I mean, I didn't spend all the money on it, but I bought like whatever 20 cards. But it's just that it's like a waste of money because I'm never gonna like play with anyone because I can't stand people. So I mean, I do play by myself, meaning like I'll take a deck, put it on one side of the table, to get another deck, put it on the other side of the table, and then I'll pretend to be the other person and I'll walk back and forth and take turns playing. So, um, basically, my multiple personalities get to play. So technically, I guess I'm not playing alone, and technically that makes me social. Because when I talk to myself, I'm not actually talking to myself. I'm talking to James. Anyway, I noticed something peculiar on my YouTube recommendations. Trying to figure out why things get recommended to me, and I recently, like when I say recently, I mean like 2 days ago, I started getting all these recommendations for girls doing like yoga and stretching. Um, Now, we all know women have life on easy mode, or, like if it was a video game, easy mode, or recruit mode, just whatever. Um, the channels I saw, it'd be like whatever, it's called like whatever, like Jenny's stretching channel, okay? And it's just a bunch of videos of her doing yoga. It has over 100,000 subscribers. Each video had like close to 1 million views. I saw like another channel. I forgot I didn't memorize these names, but one channel, this other yoga chick's channel, she had like over 1 million subscribers, and it's just several reels of her stretching. Yoga's just stretching, except it's called yoga. Um, and like I'm assuming if you have that many subscribers and that many views, you're making a lot of money because of because of the advertising. So and like I have no idea if these are real yoga teachers or anything because well actually they don't say they're teachers, they just go my morning routine, I'm stretching, and I don't know anything about yoga, so I don't know if it's really yoga. The only thing I know is that like they're wearing bikinis or like hot yoga pants, like they're basically not wearing a lot of clothes and they're stretching. That's it. So how did I get this recommendation? Because I don't actually look that up. Okay. Um, so I thought back to my history. Um, the only thing I can think of is I was watching Japanese, like this is Japanese volleyball league, and I was watching that, and I know but they showed the whole game, like even like the pregame, so it's like the girls were stretching. Maybe I don't know. I don't know like what I clicked to get in that algorithm of like you want to see chicks in bikinis who obviously have an OnlyFans stretch, but it was very interesting nonetheless. So now it's the only thing I watch. Like literally, I've probably because this happened 2 days ago, right? So I've probably watched 50 different videos of of girls doing yoga. Except it's not really yoga. They're literally. I mean, they're doing stuff I could do. I mean, I thought yoga's like difficult, right? Because you're doing like, actually, it's not difficult. It just has difficult names. Anyway, I've probably watched over 50 videos of like, but in like different girls too. It's not the same girl. Like apparently there's a lot of different channels of girls stretching, and you know, I don't know. I guess I'm the target audience, but I'm gonna stop because then I feel stupid watching it now that I've said it out loud. So I'm gonna stop. Watch me not stop. Watch me join their OnlyFans. You can see me stretch in a Christmas outfit. I bet you they do that. You know, I'm gonna look that up. I bet you they do holiday inspired outfits or whatever. Watch me stretch and cosplay. I don't know. I'm just guessing here. But anyway, back not back, but what I really want to talk about. So yeah, so I finally finished watching Berserk. It's an anime, and you know every time I finish watching an anime, I like to give a little review. Um, Not to go into detail because I don't want to spoil because every time I do it I spoil the anime and I know the anime is kind of old but just in case you haven't seen it, Berserk is a let's say it's a action adventure anime. um, I don't know the exact year but it takes place in the time where you know religion was really popular and if you were a witch they'd burn you at the stake, you know, times of heresy, those times, okay? And you know, there's angels and demons. It's like a a magical mythical anime. It follows the main character. His name is Guts, and it goes on his adventures. Basically, in his past, he was for well, the way I see it, he was like captured by demons. Him and his crew. His I'm pretty sure it's his love interest girlfriend was had a mental breakdown because the demons tortured her. I mean, they tortured him too. She said she had a mental breakdown. Uh, his mental breakdown was just he's really pissed off now, and it just follows their adventures. If I go into anything else, I'll spoil it. Um, and also, it's like the combat's really good. Like the pretty much like the story itself is great. The animation it's I'm not used to that animation because it's kind of like rendered animation, but it's really good animation. And then some scenes aren't rendered, so I don't know why they do that, but it's good. It doesn't throw off the the feel or the vibe of it. Also, I love the anime because like I can't stand religion, and this anime makes religious people look like creeps, so it's great. And like basically like all the religious people are the bad guys and all the people who believe in magic or not, well, a lot of the people who use magic are the good guys, but the twist is it's all the same thing. I didn't spoil it by saying that, like they tell you it's all the same thing. um, and it's just funny how, not funny but interesting how they go back and forth and fight even though they're kind of on the same team, I guess. But it makes the religious people look really bad, and that's I love that because religion's stupid in the first place. But anyway, so if you're a person who likes magic, likes epic combat, like the fights are epic in this. The even though Guts is the main character, like every adventure, they meet people along the way and they join up. All the people who are added to his little adventure, they're all like epic characters. Um, Not gonna say who lives or dies, but it's you don't know because that's why you have to watch it. Like that part adds to it too. Cause like like sometimes sometimes you're like, oh, this person's gonna die, and sometimes you're like, oh no, so it keeps you on the edge of, yeah, there you go, it keeps you on the edge of your seat because like you don't know if main characters are gonna live or die, which is one thing I like about anime too, because main characters die. So yeah, it's very I guess it keeps your interest. So I recommend Berserk. On a scale of 1 to 10, um, I give it an 8. I give it an 8 because I could picture some people being really turned off by it, or maybe grossed out by it, maybe because it's very gory. Like fighting lots of demons and stuff. I could picture people being a little bit disturbed, but I mean, I love it. But like I'm trying to tell you about it, so uh, I recommend at least watching it once. I'm gonna to me it's very rewatchable, so I'm gonna see it again. But anyway, that's my review. So talk to you later. Peace.